And we're back. Alright, we have UPS man instead of just the regular post this time, and he dropped off Elope's, I think they call it the swirl tie, just like Magnoli. So this is the Elope Swirl tie. We'll take it from tip to tail and see what we got, because that's how people identify these anyway. This is the Christian LaCroix symbol, CL, and again they printed on polyester, did a screen print, and they went low again, and so the extra printing got turned into a seam and it got wrapped around, so you don't get the full CL symbol that you do on the other ties. Again, it's BBC licensed. It's got the official Doctor Who symbol on it, so they did approve this, and they, I'm sure, gave them some assistance somewhere along the way with images or whatever they can grant them, I suppose. So that's where that starts, and then we'll move up. Here's the, I call them rabbit ears. I don't know what you guys call it, and doesn't really matter as long as you know what I'm talking about. It's got it on here, slightly larger design on an early Magnoli, a little bit smaller with the darker reds on the later Magnoli, and then this one has it kind of wrapped around because again they made it smaller. This is a 3-inch tie, whereas these are 3 3/4. So it has, you know, the CL and the ears in design. It's got that little bit of a swirl that you see up here on the Magnoli replicas, and then they just kind of get a little random and then repeat. You get the rabbit ears again, and then the random, the swirl, and the CL again. Whereas the actual tie, according to the replicas, has the pattern never repeating. It's always random all the way up. So I think they just had the one image to work with and made a repeating pattern from that. Again, not awful, and most people don't see it because in the upper parts, that's where you tie your knot, so you don't see too much of it. So it's not awful that they repeated that. It's not a bad thing. It's just less accurate. And for $15, let's not nitpick, you know. Again, free shipping and $15, not awful at all. The colors, this is one of the lighter versions. I had one a little bit older that was slightly lighter still. Magnoli's done a few versions of this. This is the darker and better, more accurate brown. And this one is lighter still than those, so it's probably a shade lighter than my first Magnoli tie. So the color's not exactly right, and it lacks the filler reddish color that the original tie had. So the colorway is not quite what you'd want. The blue's nice. I do like that matching blue. Looks good on the brown. And for a costume piece, it's fine. It's not awful. You'll be happy with it for general costuming. If you're going to a show, a con, if you're going to show it off, I would get the better tie. But if you just want to take a few photos and walk around, it's a decent tie. It really is. Not as good as the Anniversary. I like their version of that much, much better. It was a much better replica, but this is not as bad as the replica could be. Actually, it would be a decent 11th hour tie, the Matt Smith tie that doesn't have the coloring on it and is just a embroidered tie, because his was just blue with the on the brown. They made their own tie. So this might actually be from that replica they made. I don't know. I haven't seen that one, so I can't judge on that. I don't know where they got their pattern from, but it's not from an original, and it's not quite colored the same way, so I don't know where they got the design ideas. But it looks decent. Again, the repeating pattern, not quite what you want, and the colors are a little bit off, so not stellar, but not bad. Let me know if you have any questions, and let me know if this one's too long, because I think I just went long trying to apologize for someone else's bad tie. So that may be part of my problem. Anyway, let me know what you thought. See you guys.